And we're live. How are you guys today?
Great. And
So
yours?
today we have, So today we have two new guests. Paul from all the way from France. How are you, Paul?
I'm fine, thanks.
And Wasim from Lebanon, who is confined for some unknown reason. All right, gentlemen.
You'd have to call me out like that.
I have to let the people know why are you alone. Never mind. Okay. So the first topic for today is your all-time starting five.
Okay.
Easy. Who wants to start?
Wait, first, is this building a team starting five or?
Yeah, building like your all-time starting five. Any era, any year.
Okay. And do we get a bench?
No,
Like-
come on. You just get starting five.
A sixth man.
A sixth man. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, maybe I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, at point guard, I'm going with LeBron James.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So you're changing the rules now.
Why?
I know. You're changing positions. LeBron
No,
plays
LeBron
small
James.
forward.
LeBron James basically played point guard last season, so he can't play point guard.
Okay, so I can say I'll play Giannis on point guard and no. Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
Well, yeah,
Go
if you can, but you won't do that. It's not.
Yeah, I won't. Go ahead.
So I'm going LBJ at the 1, Kobe or Jordan at the 2, Kobe or Jordan at the 3. At the 4, I'm going KD. At the 5, I'm going with the Dream, Hakeem Olajuwon.
That's a weak team, and that's coming from a Kobe fan. That's a weak team.
No, man, that's
a really weak team.
No, I'm sorry, it's not. And my 6th man will be no one, because we won't need him. You won't need a 6th man. This team is destined to beat any team ever assembled.
Okay, so wait. Okay, allow me, Paul, here.
Yeah,
So how would you form a team where you have LeBron who wants the ball in his hand to be effective, and you want the ball to be in Kobe's hands for him to be effective, and you want the ball to be in Jordan's hand to be effective? How will that work? And you have you have Hakeem in the post. How does that work?
So did you watch the 2012 Olympics when LeBron was basically the point guard dishing out assists to KD? That's how this team is gonna play. LeBron might not score 27 points, but he'll dish out the assist, he'll control tempo, while Kobe, Jordan, and KD do the heavy scoring.
That Kobe MJ on the 2 and 3 doesn't really work. Doesn't really work.
I think it works.
Okay.
I think it works.
I have that, to be honest, in my 2 and 3 as well, Kobe and MJ. But I wouldn't put LeBron at the point. I had Steph Curry at the point guard and LeBron at the 4.
Man, like if I want my all-time starting 5, I want them all to play defense.
Can I give my starting 5?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure, go ahead.
Again, that's coming from a die-hard Kobe fan and a die-hard MJ fan. I have Curry at the 1, MJ at the 2, LeBron at the 3, KD at the 4, and Shaq at the 5.
That's pretty close to mine. I had Shaq at the 5 as well.
Man, listen, like Curry is the best shooter ever, but he's a liability on defense.
A liability on defense.
He is a liability on defense.
I think
They'll
that's
switch it.
It's not. He just is. Like there's no other way around it.
I mean, he's not that bad when he has. I mean, they had a leading defensive team. The Warriors had a leading defensive team when he was.
Yeah, but not because of him.
No, but it doesn't make his team bad enough. He's not bad enough to just. Of course, he won't be able to the best player on the other team, but he's a good team defender. He reads plays very well. He plays smart. He has good lateral quickness. If he has Kobe or MJ in the perimeter to help, and then LeBron afterwards, I think it makes sense.
Exactly.
My train of thought is: do you want 4 good defenders or 5 good defenders at the same time?
Okay, but Kareem, the issue with your team is that they all really need the ball in their hands. You have Kobe, a volume shooter, and MJ, a volume shooter. That
Listen,
doesn't
like
really work.
if you want to play by these rules, you basically will have Magic Johnson at the 1, Clay at the 2, Ray Allen at the 3, KD at the 4, and Kevin Love
No,
or Carl Anthony Towns at the 5.
no,
That's how you want to play.
You're taking two extremes.
No,
What
but
I'm giving you is top tier 3-point shooter in Curry and a great ball handler and the person who makes great decisions with the ball. And I'm giving you MJ. Needless to say, he's a killer. You have LeBron, whose IQ is through the roof, and you have KD, who's my choice for the best player today. And you have Shaq, an unstoppable force down low. I just don't see this team losing in a 7-game series. Never.
I don't know. I disagree.
Never.
Because just imagine this. Imagine a LeBron Curry pick and roll, like, you know, at half court, because that's where you need to defend him, right? Then what do you do?
Well,
Whereas
yeah.
in your case, you know, I'm not gonna start knocking on, you know, LeBron or Kobe or Jordan, but just the spacing isn't that good.
Okay, my team compared to yours might not be is not the better 3-point shooter, but it's the better overall offensive team and defensive team.
I see this team quite. I mean, the way your team will perform is close to what the Clippers performed this year. Just very subpar, chemistry issues. This is how your team will perform. They will have chemistry issues. They will have fights between Kobe and MJ.
What?
This won't work, man.
You're comparing a team with no actual leader to a team of literally 5 leaders. Like, how are you comparing apples and oranges? You know.
But let's vote. I vote for Paul. I vote for Paul's team. I vote for Paul's team.
I don't care.
Between you two, I vote for Paul.
To all the viewers, comment down below or send me a message on Instagram and tell me who do you think has the better team, myself or Paul and Wasim.
Okay, let's just talk about the 6th man then.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're talking about players in their prime, right?
Yeah, their prime.
Yeah.
Like who would you have coming off your bench all time?
I think if it was just one player,
Yeah, just one player.
it would either be KD or T-Mac.
T-Mac, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, can you repeat your team, Paul? Can you say it one more time?
It would be Steph at the 1.
Okay.
And Jordan and Kobe, 2 or 3. LeBron at the 4 and Shaq at the 5.
Okay, that's slightly better than Kareem's. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
With KD off the bench, that would be.
The difference is that we have
spacing and Curry.
Yeah.
My 6th man would be.
Very hesitant to put KD in there because, you know, he can. If we're gonna play against a team like Kareem's, for example, KD would be more useful just because we need more size.
My 6th man would be okay. So I have Curry, MJ, LeBron, KD, and Shaq, and my 6th man would be Hakeem. Hakeem the Dream. So whenever we're matching against like a team filled with giants down low, I tell KD, listen, man, you can go tweet if you want from the bench and let the big guy in and handle business down low.
I'll tell you my 6th man.
Put Shaq and Kareem, would you put Shaq and Hakeem on the floor together?
I wouldn't do that.
I'm asking Wasim.
No, I mean,
just saying
this is why I said it depends on the team I'm playing against. I would.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I think Hakeem had a good touch. He had a good shot as well. He could play outside the paint.
Or I can sub out Shaq and have KD, Hakeem. You know, like we can go either way.
KD Hakeem is my starting five. But let me tell you my sixth man who really is not a sixth man.
Ala Billy Lou Williams.
No,
Ala Billy Lou.
no. First of all, speaking English, we have English speakers
Sorry.
watching this podcast, not Arabic. No, my sixth man, who should really be my starting five, is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
All right.
The top scorer in NBA history, coming off my bench.
So you're saying you take Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Hakeem over Shaq?
Well, yeah. Listen, I took Hakeem over Shaq because Hakeem, for me, is more versatile than Shaq.
That's fair.
Kareem,
I think
Abdul-Jabbar is named. Well, I'm named after him. No, I'm not. we have the first name, so I have to include him.
Kareem, I think you're really committing a fallacy here, because what you're forming is the list of greatest players of all time. You're not forming the greatest team of all time. This is not a team. What you just mentioned. That's not a team.
Like if I was forming
those are just a list of players.
No. If I was telling you that the five greatest players in history, I won't include KD.
Why not?
He's not one of the top five of all time. He's not.
Yeah, but if you're talking, versatile, the thing that's
as a
great
team, but I want him in my team because he's so good. He's that good. Sorry?
Yeah, but I think he's a complementary player. He can play off the ball.
Yeah.
He has a lot of range.
Yeah.
And that's why actually because I'm a Kobe stan, I put Kobe in there. But I think KD might be in that setting, KD might be more complementary if you have a lot of other guys that need the ball.
I agree. Like if you have LeBron and Jordan, you would take KD over Kobe just because you have a Kobe and Jordan. I agree. And KD is a much better pure shooter than Kobe.
Exactly. Then why did you just?
What?
At this point, I said my argument.
Well, we'll let the fancy side, as I said, comment and tell me who do you think has the best overall team. Okay, let's get to the next topic.
Okay, but Kareem, please don't forget to list our teams. Yeah, let's list them in the description or something.
Sure. All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's just rewind. Let's just restate our teams for everyone to get it. So, because I will not write it in the description. My team is LBJ at the 1, Kobe or Jordan at the 2, Kobe or Jordan at the 3, KD at the 4, Hakeem at the 5, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar off the bench. Wasim?
Curry, MJ, LeBron, KD, Shaq, Hakeem.
And for me, it's Steph, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Shaq, and KD.
Okay.
All right. Comment and tell me who you think has the best team. Okay, on to the next topic. Let's get more closer to our times and back into the 2020-2021 season.
Okay.
Who do you think are the best? Are the top 10 players? And in order, don't just give me random
top 10.
I want an order. I think let's try to make it together because we don't want to occupy more time.
Yeah.
So the best player I think is the King, LeBron James. Yes or no?
Yeah.
No.
Any objection?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an objection. It's KD. It's clearly KD.
Clearly, KD.
It's just that he's injured. That's it. And we forget. We quickly forget.
Yeah, but he is injured. It's not like he played last year.
We're taking that into account.
Well, I think you wouldn't expect KD to be KD next year. Like you would expect him to be like 80%, 70% of what he was.
Fine.
At
Put
least
KD
for the
aside.
first
Okay.
3-4 months.
Okay, let's put KD aside. LeBron. Then
Then in
go
that
ahead.
case, I don't know if I'd have LeBron at the 1 either. At the first.
Who would you
best.
take as the best player right now?
I mean, I guess in my mind, I was thinking of I would put him as the best player, taking last year into account. But for next year, I don't know how many years he has left.
No, but
I don't know
of course, like
he's-
you have to take into account
He's not going to drop. I'm not going to
last
say he's
season's
gonna-
playoffs performances.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like you won't just take LeBron's age and discard him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Honestly if because he definitely lost a step.
Yeah, but
And-
he was the Finals MVP.
Yeah.
Okay, so the second best player, I think it's Anthony Davis.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, like Anthony Davis averaged 30 and 9 in the playoffs. Was arguably the Lakers' best player until the finals started. And he was the main reason why they actually beat the Blazers, Houston, and Denver in 5. And relatively easily.
I would take several players over Anthony Davis.
Who would you take over Anthony Davis? Who would take over Anthony Davis?
I would take Giannis. I would take Steph Curry.
I'd take Harden.
I'd take Harden as well. I'd take. I'd maybe even take Luka over Anthony Davis.
Luka
Yeah.
over AD. Harden over AD.
I have AD. I think as the 8th best player.
Yeah, listen, I have him.
He's probably the
Probably.
best like second option in the league. But he can't. I can't see him leading a team. As a first option, they wouldn't go very
Yeah.
far.
Yeah. Well put, Paul. I think he's right, man. I can't see Anthony Davis leading a team by himself. Yeah, that's well put. I mean, okay, imagine a team where it's Harden and AD. Who do you imagine to be the star player or your go-to guy? It's Harden. It's not AD.
Because, yeah, but that's not fair because Harden will play the point guard role and they have the ball with him basically the whole time.
خلاص.
Of course, Khas.
No.
Khas means related, I think.
Kareem. Okay, listen.
You would really take Curry or Harden over Anthony Davis?
To lead a team for sure. They've
Well,
already shown.
not to lead a team. Okay, seriously. Like I would take Harden over AD not to build my team, but to lead my team into the playoffs and try to win a playoff series. Maybe, yeah. It's just because he would have the ball with him the whole time.
Yeah, I mean,
But like a player like Harden or Curry can't win without a player like Davis. Know what I
okay,
mean?
but yeah, of course. But you can make the same. That argument goes both ways, Davis, he won with LeBron.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with the list. Okay, let's say LeBron, fine.
AD.
Giannis, no. Giannis.
Listen,
Actually, no.
like,
I wouldn't
you
take
are-
Giannis. Actually,
You would take
I wouldn't take Giannis. I take LeBron, Harden, Kawhi. Giannis, Luka, and then AD. That's how I see it. Yeah.
you're giving AD a hard time because he did not advance on his own greatly in the
Before joining the
playoffs, but
Lakers.
he lost to the Warriors in the second round 2018, and Giannis lost twice in the second round. Well, sorry, okay, actually never mind, no, but still I'll take AD over Giannis. I don't care what you say, what anyone says.
Okay, just switch AD and Giannis. You have AD at the ranked 5th and Giannis ranked 6th. That's how I see it.
Wait, you would actually take Harden over Giannis?
Yeah, over Giannis.
Yeah.
Harden, yeah, I would. I take Harden over Giannis for sure.
Can someone pull up his stats in his playoff stats? Anthony
Who?
Davis.
Davis this
Yeah.
season?
Yeah.
This season?
Yeah.
I think he averaged 28 and 9.
Yeah, Dia. Just a minute.
If I'm not mistaken, he had a few series where he just didn't show up on some games.
No, I think in the finals he had one bad game because he was in foul trouble.
Mm.
He scored like 15 points, I think.
See?
But no, I think no, Davis's playoffs averages in his career is I think 29 and 10.
لا هي هون.
Then
He
the
averaged 28, 10, and 3.
28, 10, and 3.
Can someone pull up Luca's stats?
Luka
man,
averaged
come on
30,
now.
30, 10, and 9. 30, 10, and 9.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like Luka basically played by himself in these playoffs.
You think see, this is why these arguments are tough because you can't really switch players around that easily. But I
Well,
think
yeah,
if
of course, yeah.
if you put AD with the same level of talent that Luka had, I don't think they do as well. I don't think they make it past the first round.
Exactly, Marzoub.
It's Kareem.
So, okay, Kareem. So let's agree on a top 5 list for now. We have LeBron, Harden, Kawhi.
The top 5 in no order because ordering them is really, really hard. And I think we disagreed on the bottom 4 of the top 5. So, but we can agree that the top 5 are LeBron, Giannis, Harden, KD, assuming he returns like 80% KD, and AD.
Where's Luka?
Where's Steph? Why don't you have Steph in there? I don't get it.
Man,
I mean, he was
Hey,
injured last.
Steph.
Steph is in the top 10, but not in the top 5 right now for me.
Because he was injured last season.
Well, that's part of it. And part of the reason is that I don't think the Warriors will advance. What?
No one apart from LeBron in that list had a season as dominant as Steph in the past 4 or 5 years. He's had several seasons like that.
Steph?
Yeah.
I think just one season. The second MVP season.
The unanimous MVP. Then he had another MVP. Even in 2017, he averaged almost a triple-double in the finals. People forget.
Yeah, but during his first MVP, it really should have went to Harden, not Curry.
The first one, the unanimous one?
No, the second one. The first one.
No, come on, man.
Like Harden had the lesser team, and still got the Rockets to a 3rd seed.
I mean, Harden's Rockets got their asses whooped repeatedly by the Warriors.
Yeah, but because his team was inferior to the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean,
listen. The reason why I have Harden just because of the numbers. They're just so absurd, and Harden is just so dominant that I really can't help but have Harden up there.
I get
over the past 3 years, he just proved how unstoppable he is offensively. Now, in terms of leading a team, and I don't know about that.
Yeah, but Harden almost led the Rockets to the championship 2 years ago, almost.
But yeah, he always chokes at the end.
Yeah,
he doesn't perform on the biggest stage.
That's true. That's why it's not.
There's other players on that list that did. That's why I think that for that list, you really want to see which players you could rely on in the playoffs. And I think LeBron is there, Steph is there, KD is there. but not Harden. And yeah, he still has more to prove, in my opinion.
I don't know, man.
AD
Like,
is a tough question, but
like Harden's scoring averages for the past
insane.
3-4 years have been incredible.
That's true. Yeah.
Like you can't just based on that alone, you cannot have him outside the top 5.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. He has choked in the past in the playoffs. But maybe
How
this
about-
season.
How about how about Damon Lillard?
Oh, Dame Lillard, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably 10th or 9th.
He had a run, I think, this season where he beat one of Kobe's records for most consecutive games with like 40 points or something. Or
Oh
50
hell
points.
no! Hell no! Hell no! No. Hell no!
There it is. There it is.
Hell no! Man. Never say that again.
He had an insane run this year.
He did. I think he
don't
dropped 60 on the Warriors. Was that this year?
Possibly.
Or the
But
Kings?
he had, I remember he had a
I'm
run.
sure he dropped 60. Maybe twice.
But yeah, I was really by Luka, honestly. And these playoffs, for his second run in the playoffs, he's going to be insane next year.
Man, no, listen, I know Luka wasn't in my top 5, but Luka will be next year's MVP. Book it now.
Okay.
Book it.
See, I'm hesitating between him and Steph
I'll take Luka over Steph.
for next year. Okay, well let's make the predictions. So you're
What?
taking Luka.
Luka
for
over
next year.
Steph. Okay, who takes Luka over Steph for next year? Luka over Steph.
That's a tough one, man. I think they're going to be neck and neck, honestly.
Listen, I think Luka will have the numbers.
Steph is
I
going to
think
come back with a vengeance, man. He is. He's had a whole year. He's been injured, but he's had a lot of time to rest, and people leaving him out of their top 7, or
yeah, man,
it's,
but like Curry is great, but his talents are more appropriate for a system team. You know what I mean? Like he's great on his
he
own for
created that.
sure, but the
That's what's
reason
amazing.
why the Warriors won so much for the past 5 years now is because of their ball movement, the availability of Thompson on the wing next to him. Now he's playing with Kelly Oubre Jr. and Wiggins. It's not the same.
Man, they have a good young core. Wiggins is going to improve, and they got Wiseman. They had a lot of rookies that performed well last year. Eric Pascal, Jordan Poole is a baller. They still have Draymond.
Yeah, but Draymond.
They have a sneakily athletic team this year.
Well, yeah, they did get stronger, and like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I think Luka would have the numbers over Steph. Like this past season, he basically averaged 30, 10, and 10.
Yeah, he's going to be insane, man. But yeah, if I were to choose now, I'd say Steph will probably win the MVP next year.
No, I'm going Luka.
And how about you?
I don't think Steph will win the MVP because, as we've seen over the years, MVP relies on the team being successful. I don't see the Golden State Warriors having a very successful season, so I'm gonna say MVP would either go to Harden or Luka.
But pick one. You have to pick one. Who would you take?
You think Harden? You think the Rockets are going to have a good season next year?
Better than. Okay, kind of played myself there.
I don't know. They kind of.
Wait. Do you guys
They had a bad
like?
playoff.
Wait. Just do you guys like the Wall and Westbrook trade?
I like it for the Rockets. Yeah.
I like it for the Rockets as well, but I don't think it makes them significantly better. They
I think the Rockets blew it with this trade. Like they're getting back a injured John Wall, which hasn't played in 2 years, and a disgruntled Harden, while the Wizards are getting an MVP type player in Westbrook to pair with Bradley Beal in the East.
Oh God! Oh shit! Oh Lord! Oh my God! Kareem Marzouk.
What's funny?
I'm just glad. No, I'm just glad we're not famous because you just ruined the whole podcast. What the hell was that? Oh my God!
What? What's
Westbrook
funny?
MVP type player. This is me again.
He was.
Westbrook
man,
is just a recipe
listen,
for disaster.
I don't want him on my team, but he is an MVP type player. You cannot.
Listen, he's great. He's a talent. He's not a winning formula.
Regardless, I said MVP type player. Doesn't mean you have to like win the championship. He was the MVP for God's sake 2 years ago. Come on. Wait, right now, Wall or Westbrook? Right now. Wall
okay,
or
and
Westbrook?
It's tough to say. We haven't seen Wall play in so long. We don't know how
exactly,
he's going to come back.
exactly. That's why I'm saying that the Rockets
Westbrook
lost the
as
trade.
well. He had an embarrassing the playoff series that they lost against the Lakers. That was embarrassing.
That was embarrassing. Oh my
Yeah, but I know. Listen,
I just felt bad for him.
I watched the games, but he played injured most of the time.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had the COVID just before the bubble, and I think in the practice he got a hamstring injury. So he wasn't 100% against the Lakers. But still, he did average 27, 7, and 7, I think, in the regular season before the stoppage. So
yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I'd take, man. But neither of them is gonna get their team very far, unfortunately. They're both that type of all-star player that's just amazing. You want them to do well.
Yeah.
But they just don't win.
Okay. We're about to run out of time. I want. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I want your take on who would you take out of the East next year? The Nets or the Bucks?
I got the Heat or the Nets. I'm not sure about the Bucks. Okay. I got Heat or Nets. Yeah. It's either the Heat or the Nets.
Yeah, I think I don't know. That's a really tough one, but I'd probably go for the Heat or the Nets as well. I don't know if the Bucks got better, but I really like the Drew Holiday trade. But then missing out on Bogdanovich, that messed them up. I don't know.
But the Heat didn't get better at all.
They didn't they?
I think they signed Bradley Beal. Avery Bradley.
They signed Avery Bradley. That's a good signing.
He's a good player, but
who did they draft?
I have no idea.
Yeah, they have
unless they're relying on Tyler Hero's development for next year, which might tip off the scales in his favor against the Nets or the Bucks. But we have to see if Hero is the real hero.
I mean, they have a bunch of young players that are just emerging now. It's not just him, Adebayo, and I guess Adebayo, Hero. Who else?
Duncan. Duncan Robinson.
Yeah. By the way, where would you put Jimmy Butler in your top 10?
I would actually. I would. I have to.
I think out of all the teams in the East, they're the most balanced. The question is how is it going to work? I mean, the Nets, it could very well end up in just it could be a huge mess. If it works out, they're a championship team, but I mean, I don't know. They have a lot of boneheaded players.
So I think they have just one, and his name is Kyrie Irving.
I mean,
like when he said that they don't need a coach and they will all coach each other, that was like,
that's
what?
that's worrisome. But it's not just him.
Why would you say that?
Him, KD. I mean, they have play. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they have their hierarchy isn't like set. I don't know if Steve Nash is going to pull a miracle and manage to gather some authority over them, but
yeah.
If
But
he doesn't,
Mike D'Antoni is there with Nash. So
listen, guys, why are we talking about that? It's not like it's going to matter. The Lakers are packed. They're stacked with talent. I mean, it's disgusting at this point. I'm not looking forward for next year's.
I don't know. I don't know about the Lakers, honestly. I think they lost some of the defense that they had. I really like the Schroeder trade, though.
They have Schroeder and
but they lost Dwight Howard, and I don't think that Harrell and Gasol is going to give them the same defensive presence that they had last year, which I think really put them over the top to that rim protection in the playoffs.
If you watched last week's podcast, I said that they got worse in like blocking shots, but they got better as a team IQ shooting. Gasol is a good 3-point shooter. He can space the floor for LeBron and AD.
Less than a minute left, so
I think he's wasted.
Let's wave our goodbyes.
Wait, hold on. Just before time runs out, you will take the Lakers or the field for next year's championship.
All right.
The Lakers or the field?
The field.
Wasim?
The Lakers or the field?
Yeah.
Like
you would say the Lakers would win or any other team would win?
Lakers.
Lakers, I agree.
Unfortunately.
Right. Yeah.
And what are your MVP picks?
Luka.
And you, Asim?
Quickly.
Harden.
What about you, Paul? Harden? Okay.
No,
comment.
I'm kind of a Harden hater, to be fair. I can't.
All right. Comment down below who do you think is the MVP for next year. And that's all for
LeBron
this.
LeBron is always a possibility.
Okay. See you next week. See you guys. Thank you. Bye.